I'm Dr. Manveer Bhatia, a senior neurologist and with expertise in dealing with epilepsy disorders and sleep medicine. Today I'm going to be talking about what are the myths related to epilepsy. So firstly, epilepsy people think is a very rare disorder, so which it is not. It is of course true that in the family when you have a disorder you think that why me, why my family, and it is extremely rare thing. But just to let you know that in the population of India, which is about 1.2 billion, we have approximately 5 million people with epilepsy. So it is a very common condition. And second thing, myth is associated that this is some kind of a supernatural process, some curse, some payment for past sins. So which again we want to dispel. This is not something like this. There are numerous causes of epilepsy. Some of them we have been able to understand really well, and some we are still trying to figure out. But this is like an electrical discharge in the brain, and it has got nothing to do with the supernatural processes or a ghost coming in or some past sins. Along with this, people think that when somebody has a seizure, if you make them smell some kind of a shoe, some onion, throw water, slap them, things like that, you can make the fit stop. So the fits usually will stop by themselves, and it is somehow happens that it is with that timing, but it has got nothing to do with that process which stops it. So these is not to be done. In fact, there are certain do's and don'ts which are to be followed when somebody does have a seizure. What about marriage and epilepsy, life and epilepsy, and quality of life with epilepsy? So some people think, oh, that if you get a person married, the epilepsy will just go away. So this we want to caution against, that epilepsy may or may not go away and by itself, but it's got nothing to do with marriage. And in fact, it is advisable that this should be discussed with the family, with the partner beforehand. And honestly, it should be discussed so that there is no unfortunate, incidents or lack of trust after the marriage. What about the feeling that children who have this are really dull? Will they be able to study normally? So we have seen that patients with epilepsy have achieved great accomplishments. They can be scientists, they are writers, and so numerous fields in life have been possible with people with epilepsy. But however, if the child is born dull or has a mental retardation or mental issues at the time of birth and has epilepsy, those are two different conditions. But a normal, healthy individual will not have any of these encumbrances or possibilities of not leading a good, accomplished life. What about things like there is no cure for epilepsy? So that myth is almost in 70 to 80% of people we are able to achieve a good control. Could be with one medicine or with two medicines, depending upon the physician or the doctor treating the patient. And in 20% are patients who we find a little difficulty in controlling, but for those also now we have options such as possibility of surgery for epilepsy and other investigative tools can help in specialized centers to achieve a better life. So thus, I would say that people think that life of a person with epilepsy is doomed, it's miserable, they can never lead a normal life. So we want to say that people with epilepsy can lead a very productive life, they can lead a happy life, and they can lead a complete family life. So none of these things are to be considered that once a diagnosis is made or told, that nothing is going to be possible in the future. Thank you so much.
Thanks.